Nuestro siguiente conferenciante es Gabriele Ruggiero, Business Development Manager de Pix4D. Gabriele, thank you very much for coming to Expodronica Virtual. The stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining Expodronica Virtual 2020. As it is stated in the subject, my presentation is about the wave of new products released by Pix4D this year. You will learn which part of the Pix4D portfolio solves your problems, serves you to grow your business, and improves your efficiency. In 2011, Pix4D was established as a software company based in Lausanne, in Switzerland, with the goal of democratizing photogrammetry and giving access to up-to-date, on-demand, high-resolution 3D models to everyone. The first 8 years of development have seen some releases of software and apps, starting with the famous generalistic software Pix4D Mapper, and then transitioning to industry verticals. But just in 2020, we have released 7 different platforms, evolving a pioneering software in clients' needs and serving the geospatial, inspection, and surveying industries. Here are the new software, the new ones, that has been released this year in a fully remote work situation, an incredible achievement from our developers. Pix4D Survey. Surveyors, architects, and engineers will now have their Pix4D survey tool that speeds up the vectorization of elements in a big project. It can import photogrammetry, LiDAR, sonar, ground radars, point clouds with no limit of project size, healing the pain of using multiple software for every single source of data. With the necessity of digital twins and the advent of 5G, inspections have been exponentially requested, and the use of drones made them faster. But how accurate, how reliable, how user-friendly, how efficient in terms of man-hour per inspection? Those are all the questions behind the scenes of the Pix4D Inspect and Pix4D Scan products, serving the inspection industry with both the capturing app for drone pilots, customized on their needs, and the cloud platform for the asset management. Among many tools, we have included the real machine learning algorithms that allow automatic feature extraction of essential information, such as geometries and angles of antennas, all summarized in a PDF shareable inspection report. Our pure cloud processing platforms are now 2 standalone products, not bounded with a desktop software, but complementary. They can be used to store, process, and share the results with the stakeholders, liberating the desktop heavy processing from your side. Lately improved with a new user interface and with a set of new tools, such as the AutoGCP's recognition, it speeds up any earthworks analysis and helps solving disputes with CAD overlays and comparison tools. In order to enable fast 3D terrestrial reconstruction, we have released Pix4D Catch, a free app that empowers the user to easily get the right terrestrial data with a mobile device to create accurate ground-based 3D models. It has been developed thanks to the latest technology of image acquisition, LiDAR, and augmented reality, converting the inputs into georeferenced, measurable 3D reconstructions, both outdoors and indoors. Now available on iOS, it performs as best with the latest Apple LiDAR devices, and it will soon be available on Android as well, as soon as the other manufacturers will basically release their LiDAR devices. Last but not least at all, leveraging the incredible photogrammetry knowledge acquired by Pix4D Mapper, and thanks to an enormous R&D effort, with Pix4D Matic, we are taking the drone-based photogrammetry to a whole new scale for our users. Surveyors, photogrammetrists, engineers, and drone service providers can experience the 3D reconstruction as never before. We aim to push the limits of image processing speed and accuracy, developing the next generation of photogrammetry software, especially thought for large-scale datasets and corridor mapping. Now, after this quick little journey, you in front of your screen, at this moment in time attending virtually Expodronica and my presentation, you are now able to easily navigate the Pix4D ecosystem. So what I have to say is have a good 3D reconstruction, and I hope to see you soon. And I guess that, Miguel, now it's time for questions.
Ecosystem. The first question that comes to mind is something is my own question. Do you have also some software for surveying in the sea, or do you plan to have some sort of data acquisition for bathymetry, things like this?
Yeah, I have. Thank you for this question. Touches one of the points that I'm really passionate about. So up to now, already with the Pix4D survey, you can include the bathymetry data as the 3D bathymetry data as soon as they have basically a georeferentiation. You can include them in a Pix4D survey. Simply importing the .las file that are basically the standard format as an input into Pix4D survey. On the other hand, if you are talking to basically creating 3D models of the seabed, or for simply oil and gas pipeline inspection underwater, basically the development of some kind of robots or what is called a ROV, like unmanned vehicles for, let's say, underwater inspections. You can take the inputs, videos, and images, and basically let them process in Pix4D Mapper in order to create the 3D reconstruction. Can be georeferenced, or can be immediately or later on, or simply scaled using the scale and orientation tools that are embedded in the generalistic software Pix4D Mapper. The interesting thing then is that all this data, all these 3D models, can be then forwarded to the Pix4D cloud platforms for further analysis and comparison tools.
Wow, that's very good. You mentioned about the data gathering from smartphones and iPads, thanks to the implementation of LiDAR in the latest Apple iPad. And we have a question about it as well. Do you expect the implementation of LiDAR in smartphones as a revolution in professional data acquisition?
Absolutely, yes. The analogy that Kay was basically doing before, it's actually the same thing. I mean, tools that before possibly took time to enter in our lives now are in our pockets. I mean, smartphones, tablets, we usually have them with us, and this technology, and especially LiDAR, that possibly has been developed to enhance customer, or let's say consumer-based requests, can be used immediately from the industry market and in a professional level, in a professional way. It's exactly the same thing that happened with drones. Drones at the beginning were, let's say, like a pleasure. It was just a funny toy at the beginning, just at the beginning. Then it took the industry took it to the next level, thanks to the adoption in the professional world. It's exactly the same thing. we are actually waiting for the new releases of the Apple smartphones that they should have already embedded the LiDAR devices. But very soon, we are 100% sure that Android devices will also come up with that.
Yeah, that's what we all expect. We have another question from Jose Marcos from APA Drones. And he says that there are professional associations for safety and emergencies that do not have financial allocation. Do you contemplate the possibility of accessing programs like React at a lower cost?
Yeah, I mean, Pix4D React can always be bundled as with drones, and they are serving the industries of emergency responses very, very well. I mean, I guess you learned from the industries and from the news from I think last week, 2 weeks ago, for the very interesting bundle that has been done with Autel drones. And yeah, we are all here, and you simply have to write us.
Okay, thank you very much, Gabriele. It was a pleasure to have you here in Expodronica. Hope to come also with you for the next editions of Expodronica and to see the latest developments of Pix4D. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a good continuation. Bye.